MMAfighting.com, and I'm joined by the main event, Mr. James Gallagher. How are you, sir?
Great, PT. Great. It's good to be here. It's good to be fighting again.
I gotta say, man, I was a bit taken aback by the fact that you've taken a fight on a week's notice and people are still complaining. I mean, what do you have to do? I mean, you didn't have to fight here. I mean, that's a serious thing to change out an opponent on a week's notice, and people are still complaining. I mean, I know you're used to it, but what do you have to do?
I don't have to do anything I don't fucking want to do, PT. That's what I don't have to do. And I want to fight at the weekend, so I'm fucking fighting. I'm showing up here ready, fighting, and I don't give one fuck what people are complaining about. If people have something to complain about, go and do something themselves about it. Stop complaining. Do you know what I mean? Don't want to watch me fight? Don't. You want to watch me fight? I fucking love it. Do you know what I mean? I love walking out there and I love putting on a show for everyone that wants to tune in. If you want to tune in and watch me get beat, just tune in. Do you know what I mean? Do whatever the fuck they want. Complain, give out, criticize me, the whole lot. I'm bulletproof to that. There's nothing like that can faze me. I'm in a position to do something that I love every day. I can wake up every morning and do whatever the fuck I want. I'm in a position that very little people in the entire world are in. Hating that, I wouldn't blame them. I would hate that as well if I was stuck in their positions.
I was just speaking to your nutritionist, and I mean, you see people piling in when these things are announced saying, oh, I'll fight him, but he said you were only offered 3 people from Bellator, and you picked by far the most difficult opponent that was available to you. These are things that people don't hear about. Like, I mean, is that how it went as far as you're concerned?
They offered me all these people, and I was like, no, I'm not taking it. That was all people, or some guy who was like 5 fights or some shit, 7 fights, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that, do you know what I mean? And then they're like, alright, but this is the last one. We've reached out, everyone, blah, 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 this is what we could get, and I was like, yeah, sweet then. He was fought all I knew is he fought in the UFC 3 times, and he fought Kid Yamamoto, and I was like, yeah, signed. That's all I heard. He fought in the UFC 3 times, fought Kid Yamamoto, and I was like, that's signed, give me him. They're all his 20-odd fights. I was like, yeah, ideal. Didn't even carry the record and just took it. I'm a fighter, PT. They can all talk the bullshit all they want. Do you know what I mean? I've never, ever, since I've been 13 years old, I've been fighting men at 21. You think I have a problem with fighting people? Do you think a 13-year-old kid fighting a 21-year-old man is scared to fight? Do you know what I mean? I've been, come back to Strabane and when I was growing up. Do you know what I mean? And see some of the fucking situations that I've been in and try and see if I'm scared to go and fight in front of a few people in an arena. I'm not scared to fucking do jack shit. I'm not avoiding jack shit. I love confrontation. I thrive off it. I love it. So why would I? It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Look at what I'm doing, and then look at what people are saying. It doesn't add up. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of different. I don't get it. I can't give energy to stupid people and arrogant people that don't want to be open-minded and educate themselves. They're stuck in their rut. I'm not. I'm doing me. They're doing them. Let them at it. Live and let live and let them at it.
A lot of people might base their opinions off you of social media and stuff like this. It's a thing that this generation does a lot. But I was speaking to Cal Eleanor after he unfortunately had to pull out, quite a serious situation there, and he said you were incredibly supportive of him, even though your camp's been turned upside down by this news. He said you were very accommodating to him and you had nothing but good things to say to him.
Why? What? But you say my camp. He's saying my camp's been turned upside down. It hasn't really, but if that situation could ruin a man's life. Do you know what I mean? That's serious shit. My new opponent, that's not that serious. Do you know what I mean? There's stuff in life that's serious, and a change in opponent in 1 week out is not fucking serious. When someone's got head damage, brain damage, their whole dreams taken away, their all that shit, that's serious. That's life-threatening shit. That's life-changing shit. Do you know what I mean? And my opponent changing isn't as long as I got an opponent in there, I'll change my own life. Do you know what I mean? And that's how I see it. But he's got no control of changing his life. Do you know what I mean? He's got no control, and I've got control. I can get an opponent. I've got control of what I'm doing. He has. That's you're taking a man's control out of his hands and telling me he can't do nothing. It's just wiped away. Do you know what I mean? I fucking wish I could help him control. Do you know what I mean? That's just me. I'm a fighter. I'm an athlete. I know how he is. he seems to have the same kind of upbringing as I had, the same kind of lifestyle, same kind of, and I could relate. Do you know what I mean? It would shatter me if that happened to me. So I can't imagine how, and I don't even want to try and imagine how he's feeling. But I heard he's got the all clear again, so hopefully we can get it on again.
That is something you'd be open to if he was able to do it.
And I owe him. I have to. I signed to fight him.
You feel like you owe him, even though what's happened?
100%. He's got the bad run. He got fucked over. A few doctors fucked him over, from what I heard. Do you know what I mean? He deserves that. Do you know what I mean? So I'm a man of my word.
You know, you've done this before. You've done the main event in the 3 Arena. It's a huge deal, but having that experience behind you, does that help a lot as you approach this one? Like, having been there, having experienced it, you don't have to visualize it anymore. You've done it.
Yeah. I visualize these moments every day I wake up. Pizza, fights, no fights, whatever it is. This is my life. Do you know what I mean? This is nothing that I'm just here to take part in. I'm not just here to take part on Friday night. I'm not here to just show up. I'm not here to just win this fight. I'm not here to just, this is the training camp and the main event in Dublin. No. I'm here to build a legacy for myself, build a name for myself, build a life for me and my family, and set my mark in the whole division. And I feel like this one's going to do it. I feel like when you walk out here, put on a clinic. I'm not here to put on a show. I'm not here, fuck all that. So I'm here to come out here and be a martial artist and outskill this man. I'm here to outclass him in every way possible, in every way going, and that's my focus.
Just one final one, James. It was shock to us all after the last fight when you kind of said, you know, you were considering retiring very close to that fight. Like, has there been no blips since then? I mean, was that just the one?
Didn't want to fight. Do you know what I mean? I was just training wasn't going well, and I was getting like panic attacks and stuff in training, and I wasn't feeling good. So I didn't come out and, do you know what I mean? I tell you, when I feel right now, sitting in this chair speaking to you, I'm going to be the best in the world. There's no one going to stop me. I feel like I'm going to be the greatest by the work I put in, what I have done. Then that time, I wasn't feeling like that. So I just say it. I say it how it is. I'm a realist. Do you know what I mean? I tell you when I'm feeling great, and I tell you when I'm not, because I'm real. But I can go in there and win on bad days. You seen how I went in there on a bad day, and a bad training camp, not a good mind frame, not 100% prepared, and with going in there against a veteran, a solid 7-year black belt in jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean? He's a black belt longer than I'm nearly fucking training. Do you know what I mean? And I went out there and I handled him, beat him, put him away, precisely. There was no question in that fight. It was a tight fight, but it was one-sided. Do you know what I mean? It was a win. It was a win, clear win. Tight fight back and forward, but that was me on a bad day. And when I'm in the gym, I prepare to win on bad days. And wait till you see me on a good day.
Thanks so much.